This is the Cardistri-Con 2018 swag bag. What's up guys, my name is Alex from December Boys and today's video is dedicated to Cardistri-Con 2018 conference in Hong Kong without any actual footage of the conference. Cardistri-Con is an annual conference dedicated to cardists and card flourishes, and it is being held in different parts of the world. So if you are unfamiliar with this, what's cardistry or what is a Cardistri-Con, make sure to check out our playlist from the last year's conference and you'll definitely dig it if you haven't already. The bag that you have seen at the beginning of the video was a slight exaggeration, and first things first is a sticker pack. Obviously there are different brands in cardistry who were sponsors of this year's event, and here we have a sheet of stickers representing each brand and the Cardistri-Con logo from this year's. It's not Supreme, by the way, it's Cardistri-Con, so it's much more cooler. Every sponsor, which is a brand, cardistry or playing cards brand, were donating their decks or some swag that they had to Cardistri-Con bags, and this time the contents of the bags were randomized, so that means that some people could have got virtuosos, some could have got orbits, and some, for instance, fontaines. And this actually was a really nice idea because we have seen that it sparked conversation between people who didn't know each other but wanted to trade decks or exchange decks from their swag bags. And this is a really nice touch from the organizers, even though it wasn't conscious. So for instance, Fontaine, they donated these hotel badges. So it says do not disturb over here, so that you can put it onto your handle of your door, and so that your mom wouldn't disturb you when you're fiddling with your deck. And on the other hand, it says please clean the room but don't throw away playing cards. And the other thing that every participant has got is the edition of Paper Cuts magazine. So this is the Cardistri-Con 2018 edition. It has different photos in here of playing cards from Cardistri-Con from last year, and what I like the best is the interview from Kevin Ho about his first Cardistri-Con in New York. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it to New York, we couldn't make it to Berlin in 2016, but definitely after visiting the conference in Los Angeles and in Hong Kong, we didn't want to miss any of the conferences further on. And if you know, it's really hard to get there. You have to travel a lot, you have to be really quick by snagging the tickets, because last year and this year all the tickets for Cardistri-Con were sold out in under 1 minute. This is dams with Fontaine logo on here, which is a really interesting thing to have. So now onto the most interesting part of the swag bag is the playing cards. So every participant by default has received a deck of Cardistri-Con 2018 playing cards, which were dedicated to this year's conference in Hong Kong, and were designed by Benji Taylor of Entry. And this is how the deck looks. This is back design. This is how the Ace of Spades look. And there's also interesting thing, it was probably a misprint, but some people thought that it was a gaff card. So as you can see, you have the 4 of diamonds, you have 4 pips in here, but you have the 5 of diamonds index over here on top. This misprint was only in the decks that were sold at the conference, so if you get one through Art of Play you wouldn't get this misprint, but I'm pretty sure that this makes this deck much cooler. And every participant who was at the Cardistri-Con, they've got an additional card, which is a normal 4 of diamonds, in their swag bag, so that you can use the deck properly for any trick. So actually I like this deck better than the normal one because it has a unique card in there. So speaking about unique things, a deck that wasn't necessarily put into the swag bags was this Tally-Ho 2018 edition. These were available only for the people who attended the bicycle playing card stand. By the way, this video isn't sponsored by Bicycle, but I wish it was. Anyways, so this Tally-Ho 2018 deck was released in really limited quantities. There was only 1,000 of these produced, and I really like how these look, and we have filmed a short video showcasing these cards in motion as well. So speaking about unique decks, this is an unreleased deck by Alejandro Portela, but I'm not sure if I can speak about that. I'm pretty sure though you'll see more of this deck in our future videos, but let this be our little secret, okay? Another deck that wasn't necessarily a part of Cardistry-Con swag bag, but was given away for free for every participant of the Cardistry-Con was the second edition of Cardistry Touch deck, which is called Pulse. And they have the same box design like the last year, so this is how the deck opens. This is a special edition which was produced for the Cardistry-Con, and it says that it is one of 400, so this is a unique deck, and I'm pretty sure the final edition will look and feel the same, but these aren't released yet. So now another deck that was released at the Cardistry-Con was the Hype Volume 2 playing cards, which is the second edition of playing cards from Michael Stern, who is the host of Cardistry-Con.
This is my turn, tuning in live from Cardistry-Con 2017. We're here with the December boys.
And the first edition was obviously a mix of back designs of the most hyped deck from 2016, and this is basically the same principle. It has the rose gold color in the box, it's really shiny, you can tell, and the back design looks like this. So you should spot some of the most hyped decks of 2017 in here, and I really like the way the back design ended up looking because of these geometrical shapes in here and some brush strokes, so it looks like a Picasso painting or something like that. So these were printed on thin stock by Art of Play, and same as for Cardistry-Con 2018 deck, and these feel really nice. This is the second edition, and there was also an interesting deck that Michael released exclusively at the Cardistry-Con, and this is this deck. So you can see this is a blank box, but inside you have this. So this is Hype Accordion Decks. So you probably know how electric deck looks, and the difference is that there are no strings and no glue in here. So everything is connected using a very smart principle, and you can play around with this deck, create different shapes, fans and threads, and throw the deck around and catch it in different ways. So if you like this deck as much as we do, comment below and let us know if we should film a separate video using these ones. These are pretty neat. So now on to the most exciting part. Obviously the Cardistry-Con 2018 videos are being edited right now as we speak, and some of them will be released even this month, I believe so. And obviously we didn't want to leave you empty-handed, so that's why we're going to give away these 4 decks. All of them have been opened and rearranged a few times for the purposes of photos for our shop, and we obviously filmed a few videos with these that you have seen already over here, but these are like new, so, and some of these aren't available anymore. So we'll select 2 winners, 2 people from the comment section, and we'll give away 2 random decks for one person and 2 random decks for other person. And we can also include some swag from Cardistry-Con in your parcel as well. So what you need to do is comment below and say what would you like to see in our future Cardistry-Con videos, which will be released later this year. We'll select 2 random winners in 1 week, and the winners will be in the description of this video in 1 week as well. So good luck, and I will see you later.